What's going on, everybody? My name is Siraj, and this is Red in the Head. The final score 3-1 to Liverpool, and we just smashed the Hammers. Smashed them! Their name might be the Hammers. They might have two hammers on their logo, but we smashed them at Anfield. Anyways, what a result! What a result! What a result! This for me really was the culmination of what I've been asking for Liverpool for the last couple of weeks since the start of the season. Consistency, a settled team. A team where you can go, okay, these guys are gonna start, these guys are gonna come up, and that's the feeling that I got. Like throughout the whole match, I thought Liverpool was very composed. We were very composed. None of that crazy kind of like manicness, panic stations in the back. All of that were eliminated. All of this was controlled. And or at least let me put it this way, my only fear whenever we played West Ham was their set pieces and their long balls. I mean, come on, they have ballers like James Ward-Prowse who can probably put a put a ball on a nun's nipple. He's that accurate. That accurate guy. And of course they have Antonio Valencia, and then they also just brought up that guy Kudus. But it was not today, David Moyse. Not gonna happen today. Today at Anfield, we were on our game. On top. Running things. No? Running things. I mean, I literally was just sitting back. I mean, obviously, look, I'm in a new environment. I'm on holiday with the missus. So yeah, I'm doing this whole recording in a hotel room. Actually, quite nice. But anyway, that's not the point. So yeah, I'm kind of having to hold my phone by hand. But yeah, absolutely dominant performance from start to finish. Bar the goal that West Ham scored, which Jared Bowen. It's one of my favorite players in the Premier League. That was a great goal. It was probably the only time I really thought. But then again, that all happened. That all really happened against the run of play. So I don't actually have an issue with that goal. But yeah, let's quickly just go over the team. And I mean, of course, Van Dijk was back. And it was the partnership of Van Dijk, Gomez, and Matip. And you know what? No issues. There's no issues for me this week. I don't feel that there's a part of me that looked at the defense. I mean, if there's anybody I need to give a shout out to, it would probably be Gomez. I had none of that nervous kind of like feelings whenever I saw Trent on the right hand side. Don't get me wrong, Trent is obviously a superstar and an elite player, but against a team like West Ham who, they like to score like jammy goals, like little goals. But at the end of the day, I can't really blame a West Ham. That it is what it is. They do play the way they play, so I'm not even gonna rip in on them. It's been very effective for them, and also they do great. West Ham is a good, really really good team. West Ham fans out there, listen, don't come for me, okay? But that being said, though, yeah. So moving on to the midfield, you had McAllister, Szoboszlai, and Curtis Jones, and again, I have no complaints. I mean, for me, McAllister today was, all the plaudits has been going to Szoboszlai the last couple of weeks, and rightly so. The man is box office, my G. That guy's box office. But today I saw McAllister that I saw at Brighton, running things, playing the sublime, and don't get me started on that goal. Ooh, that assist. We're gonna get to that. So anyway, like I said, the score ended up 3-1. Salah, Nunes, and Jota on the score sheet. And it was a good goal from Salah, or a good penalty, let me put it that way. And again, Salah was one of those players again this week that just, he just kept things running. He just kept things going. He was working so hard for the team. My God, he was pressing. He was running off the backs of defenders. And that's what Liverpool really did. Basically, there was no outlet for West Ham. Every single time West Ham thought they could do a quick counter attack or whatever, I think Liverpool was on it. We knew what was coming. Huh? It's like the Titanic and an iceberg running into each other. We know what time it is. So that for me was one of the biggest concerns going into this game. As I mentioned before, West Ham just being so absolutely fucking on top of their game when they get it right. But yeah, that for me is what I can honestly say, a really settled and composed performance. We didn't concede first, and we were able to just let some players, like Curtis Jones got like 75 minutes today. Great, I was happy for him, and because I know he must be one of those kind of like players thinking like, where does he kind of like fit in the team? But he had like his moments and his spells in the game where he just kept things going and going and going. So all in all, fantastic performance by Liverpool. If we just go through the first half, I mean, yeah, it was what it was, Like I said, we kind of had a lot of possession. I think it was something like 60-40 or 70-30 possession. And we just played off their last defend. We just kept them in their half. We just kept them pinned. Playing that high line and just pressing the fuck out of them. That's like one hammer, bam, slamming defenders. But all that being said, though, for me, the first 30 minutes was obviously like, some crazy stat like 80-20. But they obviously took a little bit of the gloss of it with that Jared Barron goal. Great goal, though. Like I said, he just slips in between Van Dijk and then just beautifully, just beautifully guiding it into the bottom left-hand corner of the post. And that makes it 1-1. And I think going into half-time, I never, like I said, this was the first game this season where Liverpool looked composed. And going into that half, I felt, okay, there was no panic stations. I had a feel, I just knew in my heart of hearts that we could come out, and if we continued to just do what we were doing, we would get some reward at the end of the day. That reward came with that McAllister assist, in the second half, where he just, World Cup winner, just dinks the ball over, and Nunes smashes it. I don't know if Nunes meant to go into that corner, but fuck it. It'll do his confidence a world of good, because I think before that he had a chance. I think if he put that ball away, that one would have been for goal of the season, just in terms of the assist and the finish. But thankfully for him, he gets another chance at it, and this time he buries it, and that's all that matters, Darwin. That's all that matters to me, at least. I don't know about these guys over there, but that's all that matters to this Red. So on rolls the second half again, like I said, and again we were just in complete control. I loved it. I absolutely sat there, like even now and then, kind of like I was so confident I could even switch over to a little bit of the Arsenal to the North London derby a little bit. They fucking drew. But yeah, all in all, fantastic game. I really enjoyed it. I think after a weekend that I had just running around trying to do things and putting the kids by the grandparents, all that kind of stuff, to just come in and just have a great result. I think that pushes up maybe into second or third place. I'm not really sure, so let me know how that goes. And yeah, so the only thing for me at this point on, just my player of the match. I was tossing up between Gomez, Jones to a degree, Jones and Salah, and McAllister, but unanimously it has to be the Argentinian maestro. Wow, what a player! Anyways, I'm fucking gassed. Up next, we got them fucking Spurs, but you know what? Fair play to them. They got a new manager. He seems to be doing bits. Hong-Ming's Son, Heung-min Son, I don't know if I pronounced his name correct, scoring a brace against in the Northampton derby. So, you know, that's going to be another fucking banger of a game. We're playing at White Hart Lane, people. You ready? Are you ready for the Spuds? Give those fucking potatoes to those motherfuckers. Anyway, let me not try and get ahead of myself over here. My arm is getting a bit lame holding this phone in my arm like this. Jesus, what? How can these influencers, these people on TikTok, I can walk around all day and just do vlogs like this? My arm is getting a bit lame. But anyway, then maybe that's just my age, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, that being said though, thank you for watching. You know what, do us a favor, if you're new to the channel, hit us a like or a share, or if you're in a very generous mood, please do subscribe. Like the video, it really helps the channel. Just likes, you know, it just helps the channel with the algorithm, you know. The thing with YouTube, you know, sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down, but this channel is growing, and it's growing because of you guys. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Have a wonderful Sunday. I'll see you all at White Hart Lanes. Come on, Reds, let's go. Bah!